Hello, welcome back to another breakfast session with me, Naomi.
Hey, good morning, Naomi. And I am Captain Kangaroo.
No, you're Mr. Flores.
I am Mr. Flores. Hi. You got to really get into that microphone. I can barely hear you. Both of you, actually, to be honest.
Okay. Is this better?
I think so. Hold on. Let's try now.
Okay. I think I'm better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's going on?
Not that much. Yeah.
Nothing much?
No.
Shall we get into a question, perhaps? Is that what you're trying to insinuate?
It's almost my dad's birthday, though.
Oh, that's exciting.
His is June 12th.
June 12th. Do you know how old he's going to be? Or is that like a personal thing?
I do know.
I guess you're. So you do know, but you don't want to share. Got it. Understood. So I got to get in that frame of mind.
Being old.
Fair enough. Like me. You know you're getting old when the hair starts to get gray on my end.
No.
Right? So you're good, Naomi. Your hair is not gray yet. So I think you're good to go. So how about you, Naomi? Any fun, interesting little events happening around the world of Naomi?
Not really, but the other day when I was at the Evergreen Park, I saw like 3 furries.
3
Furries.
Oh, people dressed as animals?
Yeah.
Got it. That's
I
interesting.
don't know how because it was so hot outside. But when I was leaving, I saw them. But when I was there, I went on that like big yellow swing that my mom hates because so many people got hurt on it. So I went on it and I went on it alone and like this person, like she was pushing me and my brother, and then it was my turn to go alone. My mom didn't want me to, but I did, and I almost fell out.
Oh, but you're okay?
Yes.
That's good. Is this still with the furries? Because I'm trying to put these two things together.
It
I
was
shouldn't
like
be.
on the military thing at the Evergreen Park.
Oh, got it.
It was at the same place.
And I don't know, like, were they adults? I'm still intrigued by the whole thing with animals
Yes.
dressed
They-
as humans.
Yes, they were just walking.
Like, there's different things. Like, there's pods,
Mm-hmm.
but like they walk on all fours. But furries are like they just like walk on 2 legs.
Yes.
They don't walk on.
Got it. Okay. So there's different level. How do you know all this? First of all, like, do you partake in such? Got it. So no, that's a no.
Somebody in this car has told me.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So I don't know. I just find like when kids do it, it's cute, it's funny, right? Like you're just using your imagination, and I guess an adult, it's not wrong to use your imagination, but at the same time, it's like it gets to a point where do you draw the line with dressing up as an animal
Yeah, like
in public?
it's kind of weird.
I mean, it's very realistic. It's very uncomfortably realistic.
Yes.
Weird because like it's just weird. They're adults. Not a lot of adults like dress up like that. If it was like Halloween and they dressed up, that would be fine.
That's true, Penny.
Halloween.
Yeah.
But
That's the difference. There's a day marked for those fun things.
it's not like a day, but it's like a whole week probably.
Naomi, I'm going to
It
turn your
could-
microphone off for just 2 seconds, and in those 2 seconds, I'd like you to grab the microphone and push it up on the thing because it's slipping out. Thank you. Okay, so how about this? Because I saw this in a video once, and you tell me if this doesn't weird you out. The guy was walking his dog, and then randomly, another person dressed as an animal on all fours walked up to the dog and started sniffing the dog.
That's it's like a mix of a furry and a
But
pod.
see, that's uncomfortable. That's weird.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
just nah.
it is super
Right?
weird.
I can see Naomi. She's like, yeah, that's uncomfortable.
A lot of people think furries are where they walk on all fours. But that's a different thing. That's like pods.
Got it.
Where it's like a pods of people that just.
And this is based. So Penny, this is based on what your friend told you in the other class,
To me,
Yeah.
if someone
she
just,
just-
walks up to your dog.
and just starts sniffing.
I don't know.
What would you do? Be like,
I'll just kick it away.
I'd be, be
Just
like,
go.
can you please leave? Can you walk away from my dog?
No, I'd eat you across the room.
I'd pick my dog up and kick him away.
Yeah, that would use your karate
Karate.
skills. I think that's kind of when they would come in handy. Yeah. So, I have a question here, and this is actually just one I'm going to read off of the card right here. It says, and it could be, let's just pretend. Well, here, let's just say me. It says, "How do you feel around me most of the time?" How do you feel around your teacher most of the time? I'm curious.
Comfortable.
You feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Kind of.
So let's do one at a time. So Penny, why do you feel comfortable?
Because like I know you. It's not like I'm talking to a complete stranger.
Right.
But like at the beginning of the year, you were a stranger to
Mm-hmm.
me because I didn't know you.
That's true.
But now since it's close to the end of the year almost, like I'm more comfortable because I know you now.
So it's almost like at the beginning of the year you had like forced trust. Like in other words, you're in a school and you don't exactly know who this person is, but since you're in school, you're just going to trust them because that's what everybody's saying for the time being.
No, I trusted you. It's just like I didn't feel as comfortable because I didn't really know you.
Oh,
But
got
since
it.
I did feel comfortable because you're an adult and a lot of adults like.
Right. No, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Wow, I'm glad I asked this. That's interesting. And so like when you guys sit down with an interview here with anybody, like is that why you're not so comfortable talking to them like this? Like in other words, when you're asking your questions, you don't feel like you can have that back and forth yet?
Well, I am comfortable with them because if they're coming into our class, then that means they're like a good person.
Right.
Because they're a good person and we invited them
Gotcha.
to interview. But if they were not, we wouldn't interview them because if they were a bad person, why would we interview them?
Got it. So that's interesting. And all right, so Naomi, you ready?
Yes.
So let me repeat the question for you so you can also how do you feel around your teacher, me, most of the time?
I don't really know, but like a lot of old people are sweet and you're old too.
Can you say it a little louder because it's getting a little loud in here?
Like a lot of old people are sweet, and you're old.
Got it. So I'm an old sweet person.
Yes, you're an elderly.
Got it.
True.
I don't know what to do with that information. So is that a positive thing or is that a negative thing?
Mostly positive.
Cool. So like you see me, you're like, oh, I want to help him cross the street. Poor man.
You use a car.
I do use a car.
Sometimes.
But I'm saying, like, if you see me, like, getting up from my chair, you're like, oh, sir, here, let me help you, sir. Do you,
I don't
like,
want to touch a stranger.
am I a stranger?
If I didn't know
At the beginning of the year, you were.
But I'm not now.
Well, maybe you are.
still vote and you're an older man.
Right. I am an older man. I'm older is from you, yes. But I wouldn't say an old man.
Like an old person is in their 60s
I
and
mean,
70s.
I look pretty good for 80. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
You're 80? But are you actually 80?
Yeah. 80.
I think you're like 50.
Ripe old age of 80. I saw
You would have wrinkles if you're 80.
I have wrinkles. Ready? See that? I'm scrunching my face. Yeah. There's my wrinkles. The other thing that I was going to ask you. So, but you didn't really tell me. Judah.
How are you so flexible if you're 80?
Exactly right.
I
Say
know.
thank you. See, that's a compliment. Now we're getting somewhere now. So you're feeling. What is that feeling then? Because you're saying you're an elderly. I'm an elderly person, but that's not really a feeling. How do you feel? Do you feel happy? Like she said, comfortable.
I am comfortable with it.
Cool. Okay. All right. I don't. How do I feel around you guys?
How do you?
to
Huh?
boys being my teacher. I'm only like girls because I never had a teacher that's a boy.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think I ever.
This is your first male teacher?
I think so.
My first male teacher was in middle school, and they were pretty cool. He was a cool guy. I never actually had him as a homeroom, because you guys will have homeroom teachers next year, or
Yeah.
middle school. And in elementary school it was all women. So
Well,
that's
technically,
interesting.
we did have a teacher that was a man because the principal is technically our teacher. He can be.
Yes. You mean back when Mr. Welsh was here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So
Feels like there's more girl teachers than boy teachers.
yeah, there is. What do you think about that? Do you think there should be more male teachers, or do you think it should be more a female teacher, or
It
balanced?
should be like balanced because a specific amount of people don't feel comfortable with a different gender teaching them.
Right, I agree with that. So, like, sometimes a gender has an impact on a student, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
If a girl doesn't feel, I think it should be balanced because I agree with Naomi. Because what if I'm not comfortable with male teachers? I could just ask for a girl teacher because I'm more comfortable with them.
That's right, and I
Because
can
they
take this
get
conversation.
me more.
Yeah, you're right. And I feel like this conversation can go deeper in the sense that, like, for the little ones, like kindergarten and first grade, having a male role model actually has a huge impact on them. Not saying that female teachers don't, but having that role model, a male role model, it actually has I can tell you this from experience from when I was a kindergarten teacher. So, unfortunately, we need to start wrapping it up because we got to get our class ready. But this was an awesome conversation. I
Yeah.
appreciate this. What do you think, Naomi? See, old people can have fun too.
You're not old.
All right, any last thoughts before we end the show?
Yes.
Go for it.
Bye.
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 Bye.